Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Okay, should I speak with you? I mean, I didn't care much. I did experiment a little bit with my character, because I wanted to see if I can actually manage to defeat everyone in Under Tavern alone, blindfolded. And I actually did find a way. So let's talk to someone.
Figure it's time to prove yourself.
I am ready
Let's
to
get
fight.
it done. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd'll get its money's worth, for sure. You accept her challenge, do you?
Of course, I'll fight blindfolded.
Alright, just make sure to keep the blindfold on. You take it off, you lose the challenge. Real simple.
Simple enough.
In any case, you're in for a treat, laddie. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you?
No one. Excellent. Now let's take a look if I'm good enough to defeat them all. So I'm gonna run up to here. Yes, I am blinded. Let's go with this. Go on.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. And I'm encouraged as well. That's weird. Okay, let's delay this turn. Okay, now I want you to come over here. Just go. They're restricted by physical armor. Go for it. And hit her once. Nice hit. Are you going to try to hit me? Delay. Well, you're adorable. I use adrenaline there. Oh, you decided to hit me. Guess that's fair. Oh, you're gonna hit her as well, that's interesting. Didn't expect it. I think that's about it for this turn. There goes your magic defense as well. Now that's very interesting. Very well. No longer chained. Unfortunate. Okay, let's use this. Hit this one. And go ahead. Yeah, I guess that hurt. Keep doing it. There goes one of you. Okay. First, I need some potions here. Don't miss. Wonderful. Great. So, the first thing I need to do is drink one of the potions. Oh, because I'm diseased. Wonderful. So I'm gonna lose this because of that. Okay, I could drain this guy now. Try with Mosquito Swarm. Then use this. Go ahead and run.
Glory is mine. Prepare yourself.
Cool. And let there be shields up. Let's hit you a couple of times. Yes, I have a small percentage chance to hit, but you know, I need my skills to recover. You're gonna die. But you get another turn. Anyway. Try to infect. Use this just in case. let's delay. Nice. Okay, first.
I'll yield to ready.
If I move, he's gonna hit me. That's gonna bleed him out. Fine. %, yeah, sure. There goes one more of you. I can shield up next turn. Oh, thank you. I needed you closer. Nice critical hit, by the way. Very glad you actually made it.
Prepare yourself.
Your turn. Yeah, that's it. Actually, that retribution will come in handy. Infect him. Nice. Living on the edge or fortify? Well, first of all, here's a chain. Then we'll fortify. Now it's your problem. Why does he get a turn before me? That dwarf is pathetic.
I'll yield to none.
Let's infect him. And then, let's make him bleed. And then just wait. Shield dies soon enough. Total victory.
She lifts your blindfold and nudges your nose with her own, laughing. Nice to see the cub has some claws. You drew blood. Enough to know you're alive.
Wow, you're overacting.
And you proved yourself against my little challenge. So now we will fight, you and I.
Now? Well, you're level 12, I'm only level 10.
Come on, show me I'm alive. Talk to the raucous one when you're ready to fight.
She winks over her shoulder at you and then disappears.
Okay, let's actually level up. I can get a little bit more constitution because that is necessary. With accuracy. Okay, first of all, I do want some more warfare here. And persuasion. That's a no-brainer because I'm a very charming person. Some resistances, okay. So those are by intelligence, I believe. Yeah, bonus from your intelligence. This one? Wow, that's amazing, by the way. I knew it gives me some armor and does remove some effects, but... burning, bleeding, acid, and decaying. Cool. Bonus from intelligence as well. Fine, let's go with intelligence. There you go. Your turn. And yes, you'll be on this next battle. Wonderful. Let's save before battle.
Nice show out there. You're smouldering, you are.
I'm ready to fight.
Oh, this'll be a scotcher. Who are you taking along? You only get this one chance, so keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my immediate companion. No, my partner, the guy I walked in with. I actually forgot something. Yeah, I do have a new slot. Oh well. I saved it for the battle. My god, you're strong. Let's wait a bit. Gonna teleport you away. Say here. And I'll try to cripple you. And finally, here's some fire on your way. Okay, let's buff myself up. That was the wrong one to start with, actually. So, go with this. Then let's go with Inspire. Use this. Oh, I don't think I need the shields up, but can I use it on him? Apparently not. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Are you out of breath? Well, that's adorable. Hello, little guy. What level are you?
Looky, sorceress. Caged like a little ickle squirmy worms. Delicious.
Well, obviously we have some issues.
Murga blanches, jaw hardening as she steps backwards. It could be just a trick of the light, but it certainly looks like she's trembling with fear.
This is bad news, Cupcake.
I'm ready to kill this thing. Are you?
That's the spirit. You go ahead and soften him up for me. Hop 2, and don't even think this championship is over yet.
Flickering and glimmering in and out of sight in the gloom, Murga winks at you and then disappears.
Just like last time, she runs to her little ickle fading shadows. Won't save you. Can't save you.
Okay, let's advance upon the Void Walken. Weapons ready. He's gonna hit me. Or not. And that's actually a good thing. Good move here. Chain. Ah, do it. I do want to use that, but I'm not certain. Let's use you. How much health do you have? 1,000. Yeah, you have enough. Good job. Now, I can finish one of you, definitely you, because I'm chained to the other one. Guess I can finish you as well.
Now, well, yes, defending my title.
Simple.
The dwarf bounces up and down with glee, then catches himself and clears his throat. He bows before you.
Extraordinary, son, just extraordinary. The spirit of the One has yet to settle, but it hovers near. It knows your great feat. I feel the glow. Ain't just praise you're earning, though. Giving you this key, too. It's an arena champ tradition. Takes you to treasure, it does. And only a champ can survive that journey.
The dwarf bellows out to all within earshot.
I proclaim thee the champion of the Driftwood Arena. Get your gloat on and take a swig of ale. Hell, take a dozen. We'll be singing for years to come of the great human Void Slayer.
Nice. Well, we can have a wizard's mask. I want to see how this one looks because it gives you necromancy. It has great magical resistance. This one's definitely better than what I currently have, and I can wear it. Can you? I can only have one. Damn it. Okay, gloves. Diviner's hands. I don't know. Let's take this. Let's see how it looks. I might actually give it to the skeleton dude. Yeah, I think it will fit him nicely. What do you have? Intelligence and Necromancy. This gives you Necromancy as Scoundrel. Yeah, look at him. He looks very nice. I'll find myself a new helmet. Don't worry about me. So that's a victory. Also, let's assign something. Yes, I robbed a couple of people from their skills and purchased the necromantic ones because I couldn't steal them, unfortunately. I don't believe I found all the Geomaster ones. Speaking of which, now my intelligence is high enough. I don't have much of a damage. 100. Set cripple for 1 turn. Knockdown for 1 turn. I actually believe knockdown is better, so let's have you. There you go. Okay, your turn. I don't think I'm gonna use you, like ever. Protects you, immediately attackers approaching. Okay. Ignition. Sets enemy character around you on fire. Deals fire damage to which ignites. Oh, okay. Contamination. Wait, what? Turns water, into poison. I thought I read that it turns water into blood. That would have been cool. Yeah, we can keep that. So, what is this? I think it unlocks this, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Oh, you are thieves. Let's hope you can actually do this. Yes, it does. Cool. Bloodied blow, skull, ceremonial dagger, level 9, coin purse, and nothing else. Great. I just want to check something out, because I just remembered that maybe it's just pressing this one up onto the wall. No, need both of them, okay. Fair enough. Where should I go next? Lohar. Oh, let's actually free the woman that we ignored. The ones in the gallows. You don't have much of a physical armor now, do you? Hey, let's check if we've actually found something here, because I don't remember, but it seems like there should be a secret somewhere nearby, right? Even though my wits is not as high as before, because I invested heavily on Constitution. Alrighty, nothing. And nothing. Ooh, unlock this, please. Ah, a picture. 200 axe. Not bad. I do need some wands, actually. Better wands.
Crabbit asks. You didn't see me. Got it?
Okay, though, Rabbit. I don't know why you're following me. Guess there's a quest I'm not certain about. Okay. Let's release you.
Well, have you found time in your busy schedule to do your duty and release me?
Oh, my duty. You know, it's words like that that actually make me want to say goodbye and good luck.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
Oh, don't do that. Wow, that was absolutely unnecessary. That will affect only the enemies, that's amazing. So. Receive bonus from intelligence, restricted by physical armor. Okay. Okay. If I knew they were gonna be here, I was gonna actually add something else, but whatever. So. Let's go here. And use this. Then Inspire. Percent is a huge level. Did I kill someone? Yes. Good work there, Bane. Good work indeed. That should make you happy. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Just hit him with this. And then play dead. Yeah, that helps quite a lot. Trust me, 10%. Shackle of Pain. Could do that. No, I don't need to risk you. That was cool. Yeah, you can cast it on him. Oh, good peepers. Genius. Well, let's take a look then. Come on. There you go. Bet it hurts. Are you bleeding? Good.
I yield to none.
Very well done.
I'll find you.
It's fine. I also don't care if that chicken dies. I'm pretty sure it's an evil chicken. Okay, now where did you go? An axe. Well, I don't need an axe. I'm using a mace. Just wait until the flames die out. I'm almost halfway to the next level. Cool. Okay. Nothing important, really.
Hello.
All right. Do you sell anything more, you know, useful?
Useful? Ah, you mean deadly. Used to make bows and fletch arrows, but left that hobby behind.
Okay, assure her that in your hands her arrows will point only at the greatest of evils.
There's no shortage of suffering, that's for sure. Maybe I could do me part to help your efforts. Come back later then. I need a bit of time to carve something useful.
Nice. Ooh, a mushroom. So, no, what was that? Skill, world, inventory, there you go, L. Makes sense, right? My old lone wolf acquaintance, Kylo, in disguise as a trader named Baron Levra, told me that Roost now expects me to show up at the nearby sawmill with Goldwalken in tow. Goldwalken, he has a contract to kill. Sawmill? Where is that? There it is. Do want to get here though, because I need to. Stone Guard, Memorial of Heroes, Sorry Stone. A Maester's house. Okay, let's go to the Maester's house, see if she has anything for me. Oh, what fun. Oh, speaking of which, I just want to see something. Can you throw those daggers at yourself? Nice. Oh, bloody. Okay, go here. Come on. Should be a little bit more patient, I guess. Move out. How are you not drowned yet?
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red-cloaked baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Ooh, by the 7, it's a prequel to Skyrim.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
What exactly do you need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man. God or even a reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on.
Okay, that's a verb now.
It is not.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales.
It's not enough to be a Goldwalken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which Godwoken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
I think I'll pass. I spend more than enough time in company of my deepest self.
No excuses. We are on the path to divinity. Nothing can be allowed to drive us from it.
I don't want to be a divine. Seems like a weak position of power, which I actually don't need. What do you need, then?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head.
Oh, I'm chosen by some prophecy. Wonderful.
Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
You know, I've removed so many paintings. This one is the only one I think I haven't actually tried.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Push the button.
Push the button? You mean this button? What should I do with it? Push it?
Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride.
You're adorable.
Now,
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate.
I don't know what she said there. It's not gonna tell me. Wonderful.
we can go nowhere until you open the safe in the floor. The combination is 15R, 34L, 23R, 35R, 9R, 16L, 33L, 45R, 51L, 1L.
The stone door remains just as it was when you last saw it, rigid and unmovable. Only the rotary dial crowning it. Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Great. Powerful awakening. Hew and hack from the elder tree, slice and slash from the elven seed, then in the blood of grapes immerse. A master of Kruak will soon emerge. Wine barrel.
Ancient runes. Weird contraptions. This place is an Arcanist dream.
Perhaps. Ooh, gold. Why the seven gods exist not now, nor ever have. Gods, fairy tales, phantoms, what more? Who could mistake the mysteries of nature for the land of ghosts? The bounty and beauty of nature, it seems foolish to assign its wonder to some unknown and unknowing entity. Some may request I cast my mind's gaze not upon the lilies on the field, but upon the souls of men and the higher beasts. But this I submit, that I have inspected the inner working of man and beast, living and dead, and I have found no soul. Only squirming red and bleeding purple. There was no god in those private chambers. Well, someone's pretty difficult too. Master Siva instructs me to record my research before I conduct my experiment regarding Goatwoken Ascension. The ritual itself is quite simple. Place a single piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl, draw blood with obsidian lance, your own is most convenient, and sprinkle it upon the root. Set a flame to the bowl and contents, assure that you have sufficient source, inhale the resting smoke. Beyond this point nothing is known. The ingredients for the ritual are not rare per se, but may be difficult to procure. I am fortunate that Master Source found never runs low, so it's simple to gather stores. Blackroot, however, is another matter entirely. The root grows in a forest to the northwest of Driftwood. It produces no poison or thorns to guard it, but all manner of creatures stalk the trees. It is wise to quickly grab what one needs and then return. I pray that my experiment here pave the way for the future scholars, or should I succeed to allow any of my equals of Godwalker. Apprentice Talik.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order. The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
I don't know. Say that means being able to do anything you want.
Meister Siva's stare bores into your soul. It is still, analytical, and ice cold.
Indeed, some people seem to think so. Mostly they're idiots, but in some cases they're mad dogs.
The Meister rests her hand on her arm where one of her wounds has just reopened. She squeezes hard, ignoring the trickle of blood running down her claw.
I pray you're more idiot than mad dog. It would be a shame to expend all this effort just to see you put down.
Observe that her cut looks pretty bad.
Indeed. If only there were a divine here to heal my poor mortal body.
Oh, shut up.
The Meister goes quiet for a moment, staring at the gashes that crisscross her body.
If granted divinity, you would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the sea, right any injustice. But make no mistake, the divine has only one duty: to protect this world from the void.
Oh, great. So it's a boring life that I actually didn't ask for, but I have to do because I was chosen.
The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Okay, I'm already thinking about what I can do with such power.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
Okay, blackroot.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard, sauce in the glowing fountain, ritual in the tome by the bookcase, even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
I'll start immediately.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Trudene oil.
Okay, blackroot.
You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Oh, I thought the lance is a spell or something. Anyway. Ooh, an empty potion bottle.
Junk.
Okay, I'm gonna save because I'm not certain if that's gonna work. Now that's a blood rose. Definitely not wasting that. There's the black root. The ritual bow. What was the other thing? Just a sec. Oh, you stay here. You go until read that. Blood. Is that us? Is that a weapon? I'm not certain. Obliterator. Okay, I need to sell those rings. Gideon Lance, give it to Bane. Give this to Bane, care about that. And this. Okay. Where's this bow? There it is. Go ahead. Fine. Inhaling the fumes. Wow, that was actually pretty decent spell there.
Are you simple? Perform the ritual. Ingredients in the cupboard, ritual in the book, source in the fountain. Go!
Cool. Why don't you snort that? I actually am not going near it.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Exhale quickly, coating and spluttering over your flames. Why don't you go over here while I perform the ritual?
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs,
fine.
your vision starts to swim and cloud. The smoke burns your lungs, but you don't feel any different. Your vision slowly starts to clear. You're still standing exactly where you were, a faint burning sensation in your chest. Perhaps this ritual is not meant for you. As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
That's not fair. I think I killed the chicken. That gave me experience. I don't care. It was just a chicken. And it was evil. Oh yeah, I didn't look like that just a few minutes ago.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
Ifan, my wolf! Come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
And who am I speaking to?
You will see when you look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
Okay. Go ahead. How long will this last?
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Rallic in all his spectral glory.
Of course.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return.
I owe you nothing.
Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Rallic nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
I think I'm not to be too greedy. Frankly, you need all the source you can get.
Don't you dare to be ungrateful after all I've done for you. I sheltered you. Now you must shelter me.
No, I must not. Get lost.
The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Tell him you won't have thought his defests, okay? Point out that by hiding in your soul, he's turned into a target for every voidwalker in the world. I don't know. I am not certain what to say. Let's just smirk at him.
Don't taunt me, Ben-Mezd. My strength is your strength. My loss is your loss.
Yes, but who made that possible, I wonder? Was it you when you decided to shelter yourself in the soul of someone more superior than you?
You must realize, Ifan, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
I'm not going anywhere without a good explanation of why.
You most certainly will. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen.
I still don't want that.
That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Don't worry, losing is just not something that I do.
I know. Or did you think I chose you for your ability to take a beating? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's liberator.
That sounds like the kind of a metaphorical talk that led Lucian to his end.
You will be one, or you will be none. The other gods must bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god Woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others.
You know, I wish to play with Fane right now.
So make no mistake, Ifan. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your blood-red hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Tell him that divinity already caused the deaths of those I held dear and destroyed the world they lived in.
And now only divinity can save what remains. You no longer trust in the Order, Ifan, but you must trust in me.
No, I don't, and I won't.
If you choose life, you choose the Well of Ascension. I will lead you there when you're ready, when you've become a true master of the Source and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Tell him he can keep pretending to rule. Okay, tell him he can keep pretending you're going to obey his commands if he likes, but you are the ruler of your own, so I do like this one. I just read ahead.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You have so much to learn, so much higher to climb, so much farther to grow. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek Masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
What did you do to my eyes?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Oh, that's actually something I can use.
Best of luck, Ben-Mezd.
Champion of the gods. Wait, do I have to go back, or are you gonna teleport me away?
Go now, Ifan.
Is there anything I can steal from this realm? Ah, there you go.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
I'm not giving this information for free.
The Meister's eyes flash with fury, but she holds her tongue and steps back.
You are not a pile of ash, so the ritual was a success, albeit partially. You had all the material requirements, so I can only assume your source was lacking. That is unfortunate.
I can do whatever I want.
You may well have that potential, but at the same time, how to put this? I don't trust you to tie your bootlaces without accidentally hanging yourself, let alone controlling the powers of creation.
You do want me to kill you, don't you?
So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only Source Masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Wicked, cruel, and vile. I suspect I know them already.
Your poor taste in drinking partners does not interest me. These are no average cutthroats. They are the kind of creatures that grew bored of pulling the legs off spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you sleepy? It's not the fate of the world that hangs in the balance right now.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
How difficult could it be to find an evil sorcerer?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
Lovely.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Thank her for generously passing the death-defying mission on to you, and leave.
Just when I think this land holds no more surprises, I find myself in some place even more dismal than the last. Still, at least this is an interesting variation on dismal.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for today, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.